Paul was having a hard time at school. He couldn't do the same things that the other kids would do. Originally, the teachers thought maybe he was lazy because he wouldn't pick up his pencil to write when it was time to write in grade 1. And I think by the time we got to grade 3, we ended up changing schools because of the bullying. There was still some academic stuff, and we thought that the school wasn't giving him enough help, the special ed program, and we thought, well, maybe a different school will have different special ed, and maybe that will help things for Paul. And in beginning grade 3, I think it was his first week home, and he said, look over at the other kids, Mom, and they can all hold their pencils, and they're all writing and copying things off the board. And he couldn't copy anything off the board. He could, from the looking up and coming down, there'd be nothing on his page, a letter or two, and then, I don't know, another word, and things were all disjointed. He couldn't get it done. Because I had 2 other kids that were, 90 students that would just do their homework, and, occasionally when I understand one thing, I just, come and look over, oh, you just do that, and but with Paul, we'd have to sit beside him for hours, trying to control our own emotions, because it would get so frustrating that he, just pick up your pencil, just read over here, look, I'm pointing to the word, B means B, can make that sound, and he couldn't do it. He wouldn't act out, but when he would come home frustrated. He'd cry, he'd yell. Yeah, we kind of felt like a failure, both of us, I think. But anyways, we feel good now. When you see that your child can be normal like everybody else, it's a good success. The money we spend here, I'm happy with, because I know some people can't. Not everybody can afford to invest that, but I think if your kid later on drops out of high school because they can't read or they can't write, they can't get those essays done in grade 9, that's why they end up being troublemakers or they skip class, because it's a struggle in class and they don't want to feel humiliated and that they don't match their peers. So I know that this program has saved Paul, and he talks about when he goes to university and what is he, the types of things that he's going to do, because we know that it's going to be possible for him. So he had a nice report card. He had a whole bunch of A's, and I think he had 2 B's.